going upstairs to watch the thing. I love you, Nanako. You're a sweet ray of sunshine in this world of unjust, unfair bullshit. It's been a while since it's rained through the night like this. You should check out the Midnight Channel. Fuck yeah. Let's see who it will be. I wonder if it'll be that dude we saw on TV earlier. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on the TV? Yeah! A figure appeared. It seems to be a man. He looks like a high schooler. The image is unfocused, and it's hard to tell who it is. If we touch the TV during that sort of thing, can we see inside? Should you try calling Yosuke? Yeah, call him.
Oh, it's you. I was just about to call your cell.
Yeah!
So what do you think? That was a guy, wasn't it?
It was a man.
I wish I could tell what he looked like. Let's get together and talk more about it tomorrow.
Good idea. You hung up. You decided to go to bed for tonight. My sleep clothes look like workout clothes.
We will now hold a meeting on our investigation of the serial kidnapping/murder case here in Inaba.
Huzzah!
Dude, take a breath.
No.
Oh, then does that make this place our special headquarters?
You know what, Yukiko? Sure. I need to hang out with her. I think she's only available like Tuesday, Thursday, and something.
Yes, exactly. Nicely put, Yukiko.
But I know where she's at, so.
Special headquarters. That does have a nice ring to it.
Only a bunch of high schoolers. Secret headquarters would be out in the opening in a mall food court.
Anyways, as for what was on last night.
Who was that?
I saw it too. I couldn't get a good view of the person's face, but it was a guy, wasn't it?
It was a guy! You told everyone that you saw someone who looked like a high schooler.
So that's how I looked on TV. Wait a moment. Didn't all the victims have one thing in common? That they were females with ties to the first incident?
Not anymore, apparently.
That's what we thought. But we still don't know who exactly we saw.
In my case, the image on the Midnight Channel changed after I was kidnapped, right?
Yeah, the screen got clear all of a sudden, and the program looked like some low-budget TV show.
So it changes when the person hasn't been tossed in. I guess it's reflecting the intent of the person doing this.
Come to think of it, maybe Teddy was right. Maybe we were seeing the other Yukiko from that world.
Yes, you were.
But last night, we couldn't clearly see whoever it was. Could that mean he isn't inside the TV yet?
I think that that's a good assumption.
If so, then...
We have to find a person that we can't tell who they are, because the second we're able to tell, it's too late. He's still safe for now.
I think that's safe to assume. If we can figure out who he is, can we prevent him from being taken?
Possibly.
Yeah, and if all goes well, we might catch the killer in the bargain.
Yeah.
But to do that, we need to know who the latest Midnight Channel star is. I hate to say it, but I guess we'll have to wait another night and see what happens.
Well, that means if my deductions are correct... Though the image was hard to make out, and we can't say for sure who it was definitely a young male.
Young male between the ages of 12 and 17 years old.
But if that's the case, it goes
Actually older than 12
entirely
for
against
sure.
our prior assumptions.
I like how she's chosen to speak.
Since we cannot identify the person at this time, we have no choice but to wait and see what happens.
That's exactly what we just said.
But she said it better. She said it fancy.
Shut up!
She said it in a way that was fun. Hush.
You're so funny, Chie. Oh no! My funny bone! Not again.
Her voice actress sounds so much more natural when she's giggling.
Sorry.
This is how Yukiko really is, huh? Who'd have thought?
She's more fun like this.
By the way, about that guy we saw, I get the feeling I've seen him before.
Oh?
Pretty recently, too.
Oh? Do you have thoughts?
Oh, you too? Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing since last night.
It's 'cause he was on the news. I think it's TV Anchorman. I could be wrong.
Well, let's check the TV
that's
again
my
tonight and
assumption
think about it more
currently.
tomorrow.
When are you gonna stop that, you crazy hyena? That's a good one, Chie.
You should be like that more. I mean, I get that this is like a...
Welcome back.
Thanks, Ejima. I get that this is like a thing off of, Oh, it's gonna rain, actually. I have to go watch the Midnight Channel, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't even have the option to check what other people have done. So let's save, and we'll go shove our faces into the Midnight Channel. Yep. I love having multiple saves. So, I get that this is like a thing off of Japanese society because it's very reserved and conservative when it comes to, like, individual this, that, and the other thing, and I don't know the specifics, obviously, because I don't live in Japan. But I've heard from the media I've consumed and from the things I've heard from other people who have either lived there or are of that descent and lived there and so on and so forth. It seems like it somewhat stems, I guess, from this notion of, like, being a show-off by showing how different you are. I guess. It's not so much, like, trying to get rid of individuality, but, like, trying not to favor one person or the other by you know, being like, oh, we are unified in this sameness, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. So maybe it's probably like, I guess what I'm saying is, I feel like even though I'm making these casual remarks of like, oh, you should just not be worried about being a big old giggle pants when you're in public with just people, I guess it's probably not that easy. So it sounds easier for me because I live in a society that doesn't do that. It encourages individuality almost to a detriment. Because if you can't stand out, you suck, I guess. Excuse me. So it's probably easy for me to say that from a person coming from a society where that is not the case. So I, for one, think that individuality is awesome, but I also do think that our society pushes it too far. Said to capitalism, but that's a whole other thing. Watch TV. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It is time. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? We gotta put our faces real good into the TV this time. Yes. Oh, he's fighting. A figure appeared. Oh, it's a little clearer. The image is unfocused, but you feel like you've seen him before. Yosuke!
Did you see that?
Yep. Ah! You know what? Fuck it! Yes, it might be Kanji Tatsumi.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, motherfucker!
I knew I saw him somewhere. It was on TV. He was on that special news report.
Yeah! Yeah!
He's one scary dude. He was even yelling at the camera to get bent.
He yelled at a camera! Oh no! Oh, whatever shall we do?
Alright, so we finally have a lead. Let's all get together tomorrow, okay?
Yeah!
Oh, I almost forgot. It's kind of off subject, but as long as you're on the line, mind if I ask something?
If you can take me on a date, the answer is yes.
It's something I've been meaning to ask for a while. So, what do you think about Yukiko and Chie?
Oh, which one's my type?
I mean, let's not mince words. Which one's your type?
Both. You told Yosuke you do not have a particular preference in girls. Your understanding increased! Yes!
Seriously? Well, you get a better chance that way.
I wish there would have been an option for, like, you.
Hey, but don't worry. This is just between you and me.
I see.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Why did I get that opportunity? Okay. Alright. I mean, I haven't even hung out with Yukiko yet. Which I do need to do. I think Tuesday is a good time for it.
The one who was on last night. It's that guy, right?
Kanji Tatsumi, huh? He definitely didn't look like the social type.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's an understatement. Isn't he really scary? Did you see the news special the other day?
I mean, we haven't really seen much other than the bit that was on in the game, so he doesn't seem that scary to me. He just seems like an angry teen. But based on what we heard from our uncle brother cop, oh, that's a terrible title. I should stop. No, never saying that again. Our cop uncle, apparently he has a heart of gold. So
Yeah, I saw it.
he probably adopts kittens and shit.
You mean the special on biker gangs? I watched it too.
I don't think he's in the gang, but I don't know why he's hanging out there, though.
It wasn't like that when he was younger, though.
Oh, of course she knows him. It's a small fucking town.
You know him, Yukiko?
There's like 10 people in this town, Chie. It's not that tiny. I'm being facetious. I know.
Uh-huh. But we haven't talked to each other in a long time.
We have our inn, ladies and gentlemen.
His family runs a textile shop, and we've been a customer of theirs for many years.
Yeah!
So I speak with Kanji-kun's mother from time to time. Oh, why don't we go there now? We might be able to talk to him in person.
That is an excellent idea, Yukiko. Let's fucking go for it.
Sounds good. At the very least, we can ask if anything strange has come up lately.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley, but I'm pretty sure he won't fly off the handle at his family's store.
Fair assumption.
All right, then let's get going.
Let's.
If things get rough, we're counting on you guys.
I mean, Chie, you could kick him in the chin. I mean, you could probably kick him in the face, too. She is wearing a skirt, though. She might not want to. No high kicks while you're wearing a mini skirt, my dudes. You decide to go to Kanji Tatsumi's house to have a chat with him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello.
Hello.
What a pretty store.
Ah, Yuki-chan, it's so nice to see you. Well then, if you'll excuse me, ma'am.
Slender young man being voiced by a 30-year-old woman. See.
I'm sorry that I couldn't help more. It's all right. You've given me plenty to think about. Thank you.
Alrighty, behatted boy. Okie dokie then.
What's up with him? Weirdo.
What was so weird about him, Yosuke? He was here talking to this lady.
Never seen him before.
He's dressed real fancy, though.
Yuki-chan, you're as lovely as always.
Oh, what a nice lady.
Your features are starting to remind me of your mother when she was young.
Oh,
How can I help you today? Are you out shopping with your friends?
kind of. We're shopping for information.
Oh, well, actually...
And we spoke to them for a while, I guess.
Hey, this scarf. I've seen this somewhere before.
Hmm.
Huh? Oh, you're right. Where was that?
Oh, it was that place inside the TV!
Oop. Well, don't shout that.
That's right. That room with those faceless posters.
Oh, somebody bought this scarf. Or a scarf like this scarf.
Then it's that announcer's.
She had one then.
Are you acquaintances of Miss Yamano?
So it seems like it's anyone who is even remotely connected to this. Anybody who have anyone who might have any kind of information about this, I guess.
Well, kinda.
I mean, she's dead.
Did Miss Yamano happen to have a scarf like this?
Yes. It was a special order she placed. She actually ordered a pair, but in the end, she said she only wanted the women's scarf.
Ah, the original one was for her husband. We have a third suspect. I mean, in their case, it's their primary. I'm already suspicious of 2 other people, so it's my third, but it's their primary at this point.
It left us with no choice but to sell this one separately.
Oh man, there is a connection to the first case. What are we gonna do?
How should I know?
Stalk him! Ding dong!
Hello? Delivery here for the Tatsumis.
Oh, I'll be right there. I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me.
Oh, it's okay. We should get going.
I'll come again, ma'am.
Is that so? Well then, please say hello to your mother for me.
And away she goes.
It really is connected to the first case after all.
It is tangentially connected. I wouldn't say it's directly connected, but there is a connection between the two, and that's all that seems to matter for the murderer.
But it's just a scarf. Would the killer target someone just because of that?
Possibly?
Damn it, what's going on?
This is a person who discovered you could chuck people, somehow, into a TV where they would then be devoured by their own personal flaws that they choose to ignore. This is not a stable person. This is not a sane, normal human being. He's not just a murderer. He's a murderer who looked at this happening and went, seems legit.
Come on, let's talk outside.
What a lovely set piece.
It's Kanji-kun.
Aha!
Quick, hide!
Why? Look at us being inconspicuous.
Fooling anyone, you know.
This is the most obvious "we're watching you" I've ever seen.
Shh, I can't hear what they're saying.
You eavesdropped on Kanji's conversation with the boy.
Tomorrow's fine with me.
Oh.
Huh? School? Of course I'm going to school.
Then I'll meet you at the gates after school tomorrow.
Suspect acquired.
Did he say he was interested?
Oh?
He's a guy. And I'm a guy, but he's interested in me?
Oh!
Huh? What the hell are you pricks looking at?
We're watching young love blossom. That's what we're doing. Ah! Sorry.
That scared the hell out of me! He's even worse in person than on TV!
isn't that bad, really. I mean, oh my god, in the anime, they blow that scene the fuck up. He chases them for 1,000 years, and Chie orders noodles in the middle of the chase, which are delivered via moped. It is a very odd sequence.
The one on TV last night was definitely Kanji-kun.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just realized something.
And yes, I have seen the TV show, a good chunk of it. No, I do not know who the killer is. I never saw the ending. And this game is different enough that I would say that it didn't really spoil anything for me, especially given that the introductory sequence to the game shows all the main characters.
Remember the common points we were talking about? His mom fits the pattern. She's a woman, and she knew Ms. Yamano.
But she's not the one being targeted, though.
But it was her son who appeared on TV. So what does that mean?
That's the mystery. Well, he's the target.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like based on the TV image. But his mother fits the pattern more than he does.
Well, that means that there's something going on with Kanji that we just don't know about. I mean, they are tangentially related, but as you stated before, the connection's tenuous at best. I'd say there's more a strong connection in the fact that they were both interviewed on TV, and by both I mean all of the victims thus far. Just 5? 5 if we count this guy, I'm pretty sure. 5 victims, only one of which has survived. And, he was rude to the announcer. So if it's TV announcer / interviewerman, then that's why. Everybody was on TV, and they all blew him off.
Oh, maybe it's similar to my case. If you think about it, my mother fit the victim profile more than I did.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one who dealt directly with Miss Yamano, but I was the one who was targeted.
Mm-hmm. So that means that there's another factor that we aren't seeing here.
Does that mean it'll be the kid again instead of the mother? But if that's true, then the killer's motive makes no sense at all.
Unless there is a factor in here that we don't see. And normal logic may not suit us all the way to the point, because we're also dealing with a guy who throws people into a magic TV. He's also not come after Yukiko again, even though she escaped. So I think that there is a crucial piece of info we are not seeing here.
It'd have nothing to do with silencing witnesses or revenge or anything.
You think we're on the wrong track? Maybe even the first case had nothing to do with grudges or revenge.
Maybe. It's possible. I mean, these things are all connected in some way. But then again, the town is also small enough and tightly knit enough that it's possible almost anyone could have some connection to this.
Or is there some kind of secret in the textile shop itself?
Something connecting it to Kanji in some way, could be.
I'm totally lost.
It's alright, we're high school kids, we're not police.
But we can't ignore this.
So we stalk Kanji.
Why don't we just go ahead and ask Kanji himself?
I'm dying to know what specific question you would like to ask him, Chie.
We could at least see if anything odd's happened lately. He scares the wits out of me, but...
Hey, wasn't Kanji making plans with that weird kid a moment ago?
Yes.
Something about meeting up at school?
Yes.
I heard he's been skipping school ever since the new year started. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious?
Yes.
Yeah, something did seem weird.
He was all aflutter, too.
It's suspicious, all right. There's something funny going on here. I can sense it.
Yes.
Sense? You sound like Teddy. Still, we might find some clues. Alright, let's try staking out both Kanji and his family's store.
Yeah.
We definitely don't want the killer getting ahead of us.
A plan have been
That
made.
being said, Yukiko, can I have your cell number?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, was this your plan all along?
I mean, it's kind of important for him to have it, though.
No. I got everybody's phone number except for hers.
When will you learn that Yosuke, for all of his strange mannerisms, is a perfectly decent dude?
And the Y section of my address book needs some filling out.
While we're on the subject, could you stop calling me at night just to tell dirty jokes?
Why do you do that?
You really sound like a pervert.
Why do you do that?
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation with Yukiko here.
Yosuke, if you do that, you should stop it. Especially since she, A, didn't ask for it, and B, doesn't seem to like it.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to buy tofu on my way home.
What does that have to do with the food?
Ooh, she didn't hear a word I said.
Oh, she just zoned right out of reality. Okay.
Okay then, the stakeout is set for tomorrow.
And we won't be able to... Oh, what's the word I want? We won't be able to run any of this by Yukiko at all. Alright, cool, neat.
Stakeouts? Tailing people?
We're a fun little detective agency, aren't we?
I'm getting goosebumps.
Man, I'd love to see a weird crossover game where these guys stake out the fucking Phantom Thieves. You decide to stake out Kanji in the textile shop tomorrow. Boopy doop boop boo doo. Alright then.
Welcome home.
Hi, Nanako! Alright, we'll save real quick and then we'll find something to do tonight. Let's see if we are courageous enough to go to the shrine. Ah! Fine. Okay. We're not conspicuous.
Arrived at school?
We're not conspicuous at all.
Yes, ma'am. Visual ID confirmed. Target arrived in zone near the end of his mess break, with mother-issued rations in hand.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Current status, in the bathroom, fixing his hair.
Hell yeah.
The target was acting nervous. I left my position before he had a chance to pick on me.
I wonder what kind of plans they made. It didn't seem like he knew that boy very well.
Well, I think there's something more subtle. Oh, he's here.
How fancy is he? Very fancy. A nervous little punk boy.
I didn't keep you waiting, I hope.
Haha, a nervous punk boy and his haute couture boyfriend.
No, I just got here too.
Nice. His voice acting is really nice. I like it.
What in the world was that?
Flirting.
Anyways, we gotta hurry after them or we'll lose them.
It's flirting, you guys.
Okay, then let's split up into two groups. One team will follow Kanji, and the other will stake out the shop.
Awesome.
Roger that. How should we split the teams?
Yukiko knows him the most, so let's do that.
Sure, that's fine with me. Oh man, they're almost out of sight. Come on, Yosuke!
Or we can do it the opposite of what I thought we were pairing up.
So I'm pairing up with Chie? Okay. Alright, we'll need to pretend we're on a date to make it look natural.
Not in a million years. There'll be no need for that if we stay out of sight.
Excellent.
Sheesh. Let's hurry up and go.
All right, then. So I guess we're going to the textile shop,
I
then.
wonder if those two will be all right.
You know, that's a good question, and I do not know the answer to it. Yes?
Oh, that leaves us in charge of staking out the textile shop.
You know, I honestly thought we were going to follow Kanji, because since you kind of know him, well, then again, you know the textile lady, too. So if she's like, why are you outside? I'd be like, oh, we were, you know, browsing.
So, shall we?
Sure. Let us go.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, Dizarin, Jan Shalen, and Stellar Cat. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Hey everyone! Thanks for watching. Like what you saw? Have thoughts you want to share? Let me know in a comment. Want to help my channel grow? Then share with your friends. Or subscribe so that you never miss a new video. If you'd like to help me out and get some neat rewards, consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, you guys. I really couldn't do it without you.